Well, in a community like ours, there are a number of people with student loans.
So the idea of consolidating or reducing payments is very appealing. But our consumer helper, Adam Schrager, is here with a warning during this week's Call for Action segment.
Hello. Hi there. How are you?
Good.
So I decided to look at this topic after receiving, I wanted to show this mail piece from Kenneth in Madison. He stopped by the station and dropped this off. It offers to lower his monthly payment, his interest rates, and promises money-back guarantees. Basically, all of the things you like, except it fails the too good to be true test. Numerous states are filing lawsuits against companies promising what they can't deliver to help with student loan debts, and the federal government is encouraging those with loans to work with them on payment plans and not to go through a third party. Now, as for that company that mailed this to Kenneth, well, it claims it was a marketing error.
It looks pretty official.
Yeah, and so, I mean, that's what he was worried, how many other people are getting this around the state.
So there are a couple of big happenings in our Call for Action world over the last week.
Yeah, big thing. So the National Call for Action nonprofit, we're just one of the outlets here, but they've launched a used car buyer's guide for anyone looking to buy one. It has questions to ask, tips to follow, and steps to avoid. You can find out more at callforaction.org. Again, that is callforaction.org. And we always like to share the success stories, and we have one this week with Bill in Oxford. He's a disabled veteran whose tractor kept breaking down. He went around and around with the company to get a new one before calling for action in May. Then his Call for Action volunteer, Carol, also went around and around, making, by my count, 16 calls on his behalf. The result, last week, Bill got more than $8,300 back, and Carol gets a well-deserved pat on the back for helping.
16 calls, whatever it takes.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. $8,000.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, moving on to the spam report.
Yes.
You ready for this? We have the death of an oil tycoon, millions in an unnamed English bank, and a woman dying of, quote, oh, this is very sad, the cancer.
Yes. So we certainly, I know the cancer is nothing absolutely to joke about, but sometimes you do have to laugh because these emails are just so ridiculous. If you have an email you want to warn your neighbors about, please send it to me, aschrager@wisctv.com. And now on to the spam report sent to Greg in Madison and performed by local actor Tim Town.
From Vicki Jackson, subject, please use it for God's work. Good day to you and your family. My name is Mrs. Sandra Korjev, and I am married to the late Yuri Korjev, who was an oil merchant and international businessman before he died in the year 2001, after a brief illness that lasted for only 3 days. When my late husband was alive, he deposited the sum of 18 million United States dollars with a bank in England whose name is withheld. Recently, following my ill health, my doctor told me that I may not last for the next couple of months due to my cancer problem. I don't want a situation where his money will be used in an ungodly way. This is why I am taking this decision. I don't need any telephone communication in this regard because of my health, hence the presence of my husband's relatives around me always. Any delay in your reply will give me room in sourcing another individual for the same purpose. Contact me via email. Have a blessed day.
Now, while I like the script to a good James Bond film featuring dead oil tycoons, vindictive relatives, and millions in an undisclosed bank, it is important to remember 007 is fake, just like this email to Greg. Thanks for sending it in, and thanks to Tim again for reading it. And remember to always just hit delete. If you have any consumer problems you need help solving, you can call for action any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday between 11 and 1. You can reach the volunteers at 608-270-2833, or you can call for action anytime by going to the website, channel3000.com/call-for-action.
Very dramatic.
It was important today.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was very moving.
Thank you, Adam.
Thanks, Adam.
We'll be right back.